What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So today we will be going over the Derya DY12 and some of the options you have for mounting optics and accessories onto this platform. So getting right into it, we have our DY12 with us. We're going to remove our mag. We are empty. We're going to hold our bolt back, remove our chamber flag. There is nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine. We are safe and we are good to commence. So on the bench, we have a few different components that you can add on to this Derya DY12 platform. We have an LPVO scope. We have a red dot. We have a weapons light, sling, and Derya provided magwell. All right, your Derya does come from the factory with these cool little 90 or 45 degree Picatinny rails, which I will show you what they come in handy for in just a second. But first thing we're going to mount is our scope to give you an idea of the versatility of the DY12. So starting off, we have our Picatinny style base on our LPVO scope. Using our Picatinny rail on the top of our Derya, you can easily mount the scope of your choosing. And I'm setting it far enough forward so I can continue to use my flip up sights. All right, and we'll snug this guy down. Again, if you want to learn how to mount scopes and scope bases onto your firearms, check out our other videos and we show you the step-by-step process on how to properly mount your scope, level it, and bore sight it. Using the Picatinny rail on our DY12, we have our scope mounted. We still have access to our rear and our front sights, so they're not obstructed, so you can either use them for co-witnessing or as a backup sight if needed. Now, where this comes in handy are the provided 45 degree angle Picatinny rail extensions. All right, so we're gonna get one of them, and it uses a Phillips head screwdriver, and we are going to loosen just to give me enough access. I got my vise here just to give a little bit of stability so I can be able to demonstrate some of this. So where these angled 45 degree Picatinny extensions come in handy is, let's say you're running your LPVO. Let's say I want to add a red dot as my backup. I can actually position this extension right under my scope and add a red dot at a 45 degree angle. So I'm going to remove the front sight real quick, slide this guy through, because this, since it's a clamshell style, you have to actually slide it on the Picatinny rail. So you have your Picatinny, you have to slide it on before cinching it down. So now that we have our Picatinny extension installed at a 45 degree, now I can add a red dot sight to our Picatinny rail at a 45 degree angle, which gives us the versatility of a backup sight on our platform. If you don't want to use hard iron sights, you have red dot for close to mid ranges and your LPVO for a little bit farther distance. Moving forward, we have a scope set up on our Picatinny mount. We have the 45 degree Picatinny extension set up for a backup red dot sight. We still have access to our flip up sights on the platform front and back. So we have a ton of versatility in that aspect. And let's utilize the front Picatinnies. You can tell we got a front set of Picatinny rails on the front of our foregrip. We're going to utilize that for our weapon light. We got a weapon light set up on the side, and we have the magwell, which is another Derya accessory that can be mounted onto your DY12. It comes in a half clamshell configuration using some hex screws, which I believe you can use the factory provided Allen key. So we have our mag well installed using the provided Allen key with the Derya. I'm gonna snug it up. So now that we have our mag well installed, snugged it in, and as you can see, this is just a few examples of the versatility of this platform. We have a scope on there. We have a red dot with a 45-degree extension Picatinny. We have a weapon light up front, and we still have our factory flip up iron sights. So aside from that, you do have an M-lock system where you can add a vertical grip or a angled foregrip onto your extension. You still have access to your quick disconnect for single point slings or dual point slings on front and rear of your shotgun. So overall, it is a very versatile unit. As you can tell, the Derya DY12 has a lot of versatility with the platform. You have Picatinny options, you have angled Picatinny options at 45 degrees, you have M-lock systems, you have forward Picatinnies for accessory lights. I mean, the DY12 comes pretty stacked from the factory with a lot of options, and it is a great choice. You're looking to build out your shotgun to your liking as far as lights and accessories. Guys, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell notification so YouTube lets you know when we release new content on our channel. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'll leave links in the bio for all the tools and equipment that we use on our channel. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.